everybody, and welcome back to Old Scream Farm. How's everybody doing tonight? Tuesday night farming. That's what we're doing tonight. Picking up where we left off on Sunday night. Doing some contracts for some hay. See how much free hay we can get, which will help us with our sheep, and maybe, just maybe, we might buy some cows. Waylon, what is up? Be sure to vote in the poll. Inquiring minds want to know what's your preferred sandwich. We are heading over here on this big grass field, 48. We should be able to get lots of bales off of this thing. Calvin, thank you very much. I think she's doing a lot better than maybe she initially expected for this point in time. We'll know overall Thursday. We got to go up to the doctor. It's a 3-hour drive each way, so that ought to be very fun and interesting. But yeah, do what you gotta do. Black Forest ham and cheese, so it's a ham and cheese, but with very specific Black Forest ham. Philly cheesesteak, not to be confused with a normal cheesesteak. That's what I'm reading off of that. Dozer, welcome to the stream. Yes, things are doing fine. Alfredo Farms, stick around. Check the pinned post. Starting this month, I think I'm going to try to remember to pin in chat a message as to farm barons who are sponsoring today's video for the duration of the video, as well as, of course, the pop-up during the stream. Give these guys some recognition. That's great, Connor. That's great to hear. Glad your hump day is going well. My Tuesday is just about done, the start of a new month. Flip the calendars, everybody, if you didn't do so already. Yeah, I thought I would take my own tractor out to do the tedding and raking. We didn't need to use that big giant tractor to ted and rake these fields. Oh, Taro Farmer gets himself 3 days of mandatory time off. Boss says you will take time off, and it will be for 3 days, and darn it, you will enjoy it. Oh gosh, I'll try hard, sir. We got a new name in the house. Schultz Farms Trucking and Modding, eh? What about racing? What about racing? Or wrecking? That's the question. Aw, come on, boss man. I'd rather just be working every day of the week. Why you gotta be such a downer? There we go. It's like, oh, am I gonna have to change the shout out to that? Good gracious, I don't have the space. Hire me, 123. I can't hire you, buddy. We are in single player. He's like, I don't want a name that pigeonholes me. Kind of wish this tractor did have a little tighter turning radius. It's a little hard to cut back. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna freeform the rest. Oh, DoorDash time. Dash to the door. Ooh, a pastrami sub with pepper jack. Ooh. Look at that. That's a nice one. Not a German modder. Alrighty. Take a little shortcut. I forgot about this field. Kind of like this field. Feels like it's tucked away. Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Old Streams Farm. We are continuing to work on our hay contracts that we started on Sunday. I'm just about done tending all the fields. And then of course we got to go back around and windrow them all, bale them all, and transport the hay down to the sell point, and in the end, see how much hay we get to keep for our sheep and eventually our cows. Slow the clock down a little bit because, well, it is nearly 6 p.m. and it's starting to get a little dark. I don't need it to get too terrible dark on us. But you know what? This video is brought to you by GoldenEye 48 and Alfredo Farms. Thank you for being farm barons. There we go. Ah, the Fent is a classic. That is for sure. The Fent is a classic. And speaking of classics, be sure to vote in the poll. What is your sub or hoagie of choice, depending on how you want to call it? We got 3 options, I believe, in there, and then we have other. So you need to supply your hoagie of choice in chat. Steak and cheese, Italian, or meatball, or other. And if it's other, you must define in chat. We've had some interesting options so far. Black ham and cheese, pastrami and pepper jack, a Philly cheesesteak, because a regular steak and cheese is definitely not a Philly cheesesteak. Sweet onion and chicken teriyaki. Oh, that's a fancy sandwich. What a fancy sandwich for, dare I say, a fancy guy? Oh, who said it's anything about being Subway? Doesn't have to be Subway. You can make a sweet onion chicken teriyaki sandwich on your own if you're super fancy. I, for one, had a steak and cheese sub tonight from a fabulous local carry-out restaurant. I have to say, though, given a choice, I would go for a Blimpie sub any day over a Subway sub. Sadly, we don't seem to have the Blimpie around here anymore. Those sandwiches were awesome. How about another sub-poll? Sub-poll question. Salad dressing or mayonnaise? Apparently there's a difference. I wouldn't be surprised. California probably ruins all the sandwiches by putting cucumbers on them or some weirdness. Schultz modding. It is. Swiss Mizzy making her own sandwich. Get your hands off my bread and meat. I don't know anybody that puts salad dressing on salad. Oh. Not like, you know, ranch dressing. I'm talking about the white stuff that comes out of a big jar. Silver attack, you want a debut, what? What do you want to, what? You want a debut? Blue cheese or ranch? Well, that's different. That's dressing that goes on a salad. I'm talking about that salad dressing, the big jar is white. Kraft salad dressing. Versus Hellman's mayonnaise. You want to debate? Well, that's a bit different than debut. Or deboot. Deboot. You want to deboot? So I was checking the mod testing thread today. Oh, there's like 5 or 6 maps in testing. The Frankenmuth is back. Frankenmuth is back in testing. The French plane is back in testing. Or, no, I don't know about back in testing, but the French plane is in testing. That was that real hilly 4X map I did a video on. I don't know, several weeks ago. Multiple weeks ago. I'm surprised no one said, I don't care what the sandwich is as long as it has bacon on it. Then I will eat it. Oh, where is Elk Mountain? How is he progressing on that? Jersey Mike. I don't think I've ever had a Jersey Mike. Daniel's birthday is tomorrow. Let's give everybody big old happy birthday to Daniel. Oh, sweet. Do you know where he's going to release it? Has he talked about where he's going to release it at? Over on his itch. He's got an itch, right? New mower in the update. New mower. There's a mower in the update? What mower is in the update? I don't remember a mower in the fact sheets for the update. I have to go back and look at them. Oh, interiors. What do you mean, this mower? They've always had the Krone, yeah. The Krone Big M, they've had that one since release. Well, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff included in the base game, it's not hard to miss stuff, that's for sure. Peter Christopherson, thank you very much for the sub. Give a round of applause to Chris. Peter Christopherson, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, so the update had the new self-propelled slurry spreader. It had a sprayer, and then it had another slurry tank. What else did it have? A trailer, right? Let me go look. Let me go pull them up. Let's go pull them up. So I never did a video on content update. Oh, we had the two Fendt harvesters. That's what it was. The two Fendt harvesters. So we had the Ideal 7 PL and header. We had the Navigator Delta Force sprayer. Then we had the PQ32 slurry tanker. And then we had the big body 750 trailer. We had the Massey Ferguson Ideal 8 PL and header. And then we had the Plogger AT blah 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 self-propelled slurry spreader. That is what we had in the update. All right. Yeah, no, I mean, we had the We had the Delta Force sprayer, I think, in 19. I think we had that Hardy sprayer in 19. Or maybe it's a bigger version. But this time around, it has the optional boom arms. So we can get boom arms of different widths with the Delta Force sprayer in 22. Whereas in 19, I think it had just a standard single width boom. But the plan is, when we get around to harvest on this map, to use the 7PL so we can have our slope compensation. Alright, off to rake. Going to rake in. Now, in the Discord today, I posted a very interesting video about Brussels sprouts. Ew, yuck. Gross, Brussels sprouts. But rather interesting how that particular crop grows and how it's harvested. Very, very manual process of Brussels sprout harvesting. Apparently, when Diablo del Toro is hosting the FK meet and greet, he's going to be providing everybody with Italian hoagies. So yeah, really interesting manual process on Brussels sprout harvesting. Rather very interesting crop of how it grows. I'd like to see more vegetable type crops coming into the game. I think, quite frankly, I think they would get more gameplay than the root crops, in my opinion. And I think, more gameplay than something like sugar beets or sugar cane. Oh, well, that doesn't count. Smothering a vegetable in cheese? No, that does not count. Everything's better smothered in cheese. I mean, take bacon and dip it in cheese. Come on. Take bacon, dip it in cheese, wrap it in bacon, and then cover it in chocolate. And I don't know what you got. You might have a whole new delicacy. Sugarcane is agonizingly slow. About the time you're done a field, it's grown back. You get to do it all over again. tell you, our oldest surprised the heck out of us. She's like, she works at Red Lobster, and apparently they have some sort of fried Brussels sprouts that she apparently adores. Sprouts and butter. Butter makes everything better. Nice crab and butter. I did spend hours on that sugarcane video. It was agonizing. That was probably a good 4 to 6 hours. So the field calculator got updated today, and I updated it here on the map, and look here, it's up here at the top. Hallelujah, it's up here at the top. I know that was one of the suggestions I had when I did the mod video on it, was that instead of being down here at the bottom, it was moved up to the top, and it is indeed now. Right up here below the PDA and above the active worker screen, so it's much more convenient. You say, what field is that? Field 41. You come down here and find field 41, and there you go. So if you haven't seen the update to field calculator, there you go. Maybe you're holding off on using it because of where it was in the menu. They also said they added widescreen monitor support. So if you have an ultra-wide monitor and it was messing up the menus, then go ahead and check it out because it might be all better. But yeah. The Brussels sprout video was rather interesting in the process that they go through to harvest them. Also watched a video from the same person that visited a farm that does cranberries. That was a real interesting video too, on cranberry harvesting. Another rather manual process. All right, there's that one done. Oh, really? Well, I hope you like it. I like it. Is that the 1440p monitor? Ravenhawk with the new channel membership. 8-month membership. How are you doing, sir? I'm doing great. Thank you for being an 8-month member. ED3. Let's see here. Which one am I running? Oops, wrong one. I need to go to this other screen. Dang it. Look at the NVIDIA control panel, that'll tell me. ED3, yeah, the ED3. Yeah, the Acer ED3, that's what I got. That's what I'm running 3 of right here. 3 1440p. 144, 165 hertz monitors. 32 inch, yeah, buddy. I like them. I would love to hear your opinion once you get your PC fired up. Yep, Bill's Bub right down there below in the description. I wasn't sure because I've got a 1080p monitor on my work machine, so I wasn't sure which I had down there. Farm Sim looks fabulous on it. Now, Farm Sim is locked to 60 frames, 60 FPS, but yeah, other games, just text in general is nice and crisp on it. David, I have heard nothing about Farmer Andy's map, but then again, I don't spend a lot of time or effort in keeping up with the Joneses, as they say. Yep, Hoff-Bergman. I don't spend a lot of time keeping up with the Joneses, so there's lots of things that are happening that I'm not aware of. But he hasn't posted anything over on his website that I have seen. But don't fear. Don't fear. If he's working on a map, it is going to be absolutely fabulous. It'll be well worth the wait. And it'll probably get updated multiple times as he brings more and more into it. What did you order? What are you getting? I know you ordered a pre-built. I saw that, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, it is a lot of hay. I'm hoping to have a ton of hay so I can buy me some moo cows. Moo cows. Well, we got, what, 50 sheep? I bought 50 sheep, that way we can have room for when they reproduce. And it should pad out our bank account pretty good once we collect all of the earnings off of these, what, 6-7 hay contracts. Yeah, he basically rebuilds it from the ground up every time. So in FS17, Hoff-Bergman was, in essence, an edit of Goldcrest Valley. So if you played FS17 and you looked at Goldcrest Valley's PDA, and you could see semblances of the Goldcrest Valley road network on Hoff-Bergman in FS17, there wasn't a whole lot of comparison between the two, other than seeing some familiarities with the road network. Same thing in 19. So in 19, Hoff-Bergman was based off of Felsburn. And if you paid attention and looked at the road network, a good bit of the road network is clearly Felsburn. It's road network. And the main farm is pretty much where the starting farm is in on Felsburn. So it'll be interesting to see is the 19 iteration of Hofbergman, is it going to be based on Holtbederun? Is it going to be based on Erlengrot? Or is it going to be based off of Elm Creek? And ultimately we'll be able to figure that out with the just by looking at the road network and seeing which road network kind of overlays on his map. Oh, a 3070 Ti is going to give you plenty of 1440p power. 5800 XP is going to give you plenty of cores. You are good to go there. Diane, maps are very, very personal, so it's hard to recommend. I don't really recommend maps because they're so personal. People have different traits, different things that they like to see in maps. They don't like to see in maps. I suggest just take a look at my playlist, my map video playlist, and basing it off of that. The thumbnail will have a PDA image, so you can kind of get a general idea of what the map fields are going to kind of look like, what the map kind of looks like off the PDA image. And then you can jump to the video, jump around. I've also got playlists specifically for map types this year, or this game version. So I've got map types for America maps, South America maps, European maps, Polish maps, forestry maps, or a master playlist of all the maps. Which one is that helper name? Is that the one that renames the helpers to the machine? Or is that the one that basically lets you set a name for a helper? Yeah, you can TED or windrow, but it'll spread it out. Oh, okay, machine name. I tried to add the one that lets you specify the name of the helper, but I got an issue. I had an issue with the map. It wouldn't load if I had that mod activated. So it looked like it had some sort of keybind Lua issue. So maybe its key binding is in conflict with another mod that I have activated. So I took it out and the map loaded up just fine. So I was going to have fun. I was going to name my helpers for you guys, but it didn't work out. The Hey Bob is an ingenious little piece of kit. It's a Tedder windrower, but its working width is basically a windrow's working width. Now in 19, or maybe it was 17, I forget which, but in one of those two, there was a modded Big M. I think it was 17. there was a modded Big M that would let you attach the hay bob to the back of it. And you could basically mow and Ted and windrow in a single pass with the Big M and the little hay bob attached to it. Take out our signage. There we are, making ourselves a heck of a windrow now. I really didn't think all these fields were going to take this long, but hey. It's going to be well worth it. Well worth it in the end. That's right, pick out the signage. Hey, your pizza show up yet? It's been 5 minutes. Where's that pizza at? DoorDash, where's that pizza at? There we are. Oh, Diane, congratulations on the laptop. Well, that didn't last long, did it? There we are. Time to clean up my mess. Cleaning up the mess. There we go. One meth cleaned up. Time to hit the next two fields. Thankfully, these are right beside each other. Now, what I'm wondering is, when I start delivering these bales to pay off the contract, I'm wondering if they are going to, basically, as I complete one contract, if it will satisfy bale deliveries for other contracts, or if I'll literally have to deliver bales from each field. Resnick, what is up? Be sure to put your submarine sandwich of choice in the poll. If you prefer something a little more obscure, you have to put it in chat. You just have to put it in chat. They have subway all the way down there on the other side of the planet. Wow. Steak and cheese for the win. Well, I thought they would have some fancy Aussie and New Zealand flavors. Firehouse does make some good subs. I haven't eaten from them only a couple times. Yo, I can talk about my abomination of windrowing skills. Yeah, let's hear those. Let's hear those exotic from land down under sandwiches. Should, probably. What type of plug does the Xbox headset have? Or is it cordless? If it's wireless, then as long as your PC has Bluetooth, I assume. I honestly don't know too much about Xbox. I know you can use an Xbox controller on PC without too much issue. Mint sauce. Xbox uses a little audio plug. Yeah, my wheel is technically a PlayStation wheel. You'd be surprised how little the computer cares, right? Now, personally, I've had best luck with with USB audio devices on PC. In my opinion, you never go wrong with a USB headset. They just work. I've had shockingly bad experiences with Bluetooth headsets. But usually related to, like, IP calling. That side done. Oh, gee. Didn't want to turn it on that soon. Oh, just look at that. Look at that view. There's our farm over there. Hello, farm. How you doing? There's the field we did some bales on the other day. That's the hillside by the church that we've got in Oats. There, we'll get this all cleaned up. There we go. All right. Ah, how you doing, huh? I see how you are. I'm doing pretty good, Captain Kiwi. Thanks for asking. How you doing? Let's see here. How about snapping turtle stew? Snapping turtle's a bit chewy for me, but hey. Squirrel, that's like a tree chicken. Even more fun when you spit out the buckshot. Yeah. Swear that tree's a float. It is a floater. Woot woot! Float alert! Float alert! Floater alert! Cinnamon Rock, what is up? Oh. Oh. Is that your best impression of a dialect? JDs are in the workshop being fixed because they're always broken. And there aren't enough techs to come around and fix them. I've seen that tree from the time I mowed the field. I saw when I was tedding, and then when I was raking, I'm like, that tree doesn't look right. Something about that tree doesn't look right. And I will turn her around and do it the other way. Who's gonna go on the grand adventure with Bill's Bub 49? Who's going on the grand adventure? So, What is going on in Farm Sim news? What's the latest buzz you've heard? Elk Mountain map. I hear that is rather buzzworthy. Yeah, let's hope you can find some parts for Ravenhawk. All his John Deeres are broken down. He's got to call the case farmer next door and say, you think you can come harvest my fields because my harvester's broke? Don't spoil the map for me, Raz says. Don't spoil it. The question is, are there collectibles? And are they antlers? Oh, what if they were antlers? That would be awesome. Who wants to have antlers as collectibles on Elk Mountain? And then when you collect all the antlers, you can have this great collection of stuffed heads in your trophy room. That's right. Oh, we need to get on it. Shooter's Workbench needs to reach out to Elk Mountain. Say we've got an awesome idea. We have no skills to implement it, but it's an awesome idea. There we go. Convoy was fun. We had some issues with crashing, but we got that straightened out. Ooh, collectibles. So I saw, as I said earlier, I saw in the testing thread that the French plane was listed as being in testing. So that's that really hilly 4X map that I did a video on a few weeks ago. And I saw Frankenmuth is back in testing. So maybe they figured out the issues. Maybe they got some help. I don't know. Calm lands with the cartridges. Cartridge collectibles. Maybe we'll have custom collectibles on Hofbergman, as Spear likes to say it now. There we get that folded up. Bigfoot spawning everywhere. All right. Back where we started the stream. Field 48. Maybe on Hofbergman you can have collectible bull juice cryo containers. We got this field and I think one more to windrow. Then we got to go around and bale them all. I don't know. Maybe he'll think that that trick is old now. Maybe we won't have bull juice. That trick's old. We took out like 7 contracts. All to do hay. What movie is it? Is it Footloose? Maybe you can collect shoulder gloves. lunchtime of the Raz. Be sure to bring your favorite submarine sandwich. Later. Maybe we'll have some maps get released tomorrow. That'll be awesome. And we still have like 850 mods pending testing. It's just crazy. Crazy the submissions are still rolling in. The speed that they're rolling in at. Nobody likes my videos. Let's all have a pity party. Or if you click that like button, then we'll have a happy party. Once we get this, I think overall this field should go pretty quick once we get going. Vincent, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. We are indeed using a large square baler. We are indeed. Oh, you still got snow. Oh, wow. Oops, wrong button. There, now we can see the lane offset. There we go. No Heston Baylor on this save. No Heston on this save. Oh, you get all that lake snow. Headland management is awesome. We're not using it right now, but yeah. Headland management is some awesome sauce. Watch out, it's a Canadian takeover. What are we gonna do? Well, you're gonna want guidance steering first, then headland management second. Because headland management isn't going to help you keep things straight. That's guidance steering is going to do that for you. That's what we're using here, guidance steering. Get rid of the offset. Guidance steering, yes, it's on the Giants Mind Hub. Canadians love farm sim because right now it's winter and they don't have anything else to do. Right? Contract vehicles have on it already. That is a new feature. So we got the hard fields done. This field won't take long because the whole bunch just turning around. If it's free, yes. If it's not free, then I'll make it. I'll make it free. So if hockey's not on, do you watch boxing and just hope that a hockey match will start? Cows are definitely worth it because once they start rolling in the milk will make you lots of money. Pigs will make a lot of money too with respect to reproduction. You can turn over a brood of pigs fairly quickly. But if you, you know, milk pays out pretty good. But if you happen to have the dairy production, then milk pays out really good when you convert that milk into cheese or butter. Sheep are good on two fronts. One for wool, and the other is the reproductive aspect. I find the animals reproduce with such frequency that really it's hard to keep them around for any duration of time because you just have to have so many animal pens. Going to do this field. Rusty4104, thanks for the sub. Does grass ever get above 0%? What do you mean? 0% what? If you use the rock, yeah, you can put rocks in trailers. Most of your trailers that are set up for bulk will accept rocks. I'll have to look at the cows. But yeah, I think a cow productivity is better than 0, yeah. I don't know off the top of my head what it is. But cows should be productive with just grass. I've seen it seems to take about a day. Seems to take a day for the productivity to change. Yeah, if you can muster TMR, that's going to be all you need to feed. Cows will only eat one food source at a time, and they'll always eat the best food that you have. So if you put TMR in, but you have silage and grass in, they're only going to consume TMR until that's gone, and then they'll consume the silage until it's gone. Then they'll consume the grass. Well, that was an interesting stutter, but okay. Get out of the way, deer. Get out of the way. We are swathing on a different field. We're almost done that. I think this is our last swathing field. And then we will be baling. a lot less time now that I'm not doing pre-recorded videos. So today it's going to be 3 hours. I was doing this before the stream for about an hour. I didn't do any other recording today. Let's see here. Yesterday we had that map drop, right? And we had the death. So the map probably took, how long was the map video? It was 45 minutes. So that would have been about an hour and 20 minutes to do that video. And then the death video was probably about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Probably closer to 45 minutes to prep it and record it and all of that. And then the stream, right? Some weekends it could be without streaming, some weekends could be four hours per day. So then if you add a double stream on that, that's 8 hours. So that's a full day, right? Really, it depends on what comes out, because a lot of my content at this point is driven by releases. So if there's no maps, there's nothing really noteworthy as far as interesting mods, then I have more time to stream, right? But if there's 1 or 2 maps that come out, then streaming's out of the question that night, because I gotta get the map videos. I don't do too much looking for mods or maps during the week. I kind of reserve that for the Giants Mod Hub. Oh yeah, definitely a second job if I was doing recorded videos. Play series. Because those, for a 20-25 minute video, depending on what's going on in the video, that could be 20-25 minutes to record if it's uncut, or if there's other things going on, that could be a 2 or 3 hour video to record, and then when you cut it all down, it turns into 20-25 minutes. See what, yesterday was Monday. I actually had off from work yesterday. So yesterday I was probably putting, if you include the stream, probably about 5 hours of content. Oh yeah, 16x maps are way too big for single player unless you just use the heck out of course play and you're more playing farm manager than anything else. But that's what some people like. Duel. You want a duel? D-U-E-L? D-U-E-L and then at and then the person. Yep, see there's our baler right up there, so this is the last windrow field. And we'll start pumping out the bales. Wrong button. He's accepting, then he's canceling. He doesn't know what to do. He's confused the bot. He's totally broken the bot. Oh, I've broken this too. We're windrowing, but it's not spinning. And we fixed it. All right, let's see. Here we go. There, let's end the poll. Let's see what our poll results are for sandwich. "91 votes. 48% say steak and cheese. Distant second, meatball, and then Italian springing up the rear on named subs. 9 people have said other. Surprised we haven't had it. All these Canadians didn't say Canadian bacon and cheese. Oh, but there it is, the old max not functional high beams. Is that a bug or is that a feature? This is a simulation after all. We did it! What is up? Welcome. Go to town. Oh, that's a good one there, Dozer. That's a good one. And off we go. Oh, I added the def mod to the game save. All of the vehicles I own don't take it. The only thing that has def on it is this. And this is borrowed. So, I don't think I need the def mod, since it's not doing anything. this baler doesn't have problems picking up big windrows. Oh, you know what? We need a L. We want to make a big bale. Those little baby bales. We want big bales. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. Spit out the bales. Okay. Next field. Oh, everybody close your eyes. You're not seeing this. Don't look. I wrap it around a tree. The church bells are still ringing. 45 minutes later, they're still ringing. Massive windrows. Things of beauty. Apparently we don't have an air raid siren anymore though. So, what do you all think about the free content updates that we've seen with Farm Sim and FS22? I was kind of thinking the other day about them, and I kind of likened them to the way SCS updates America Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim from time to time with new features and map updates. The way I see it is you're basically getting more value for your game, right? You're getting more value for what you already acquired. That's how I kind of see it. Didn't do too bad. This field and having stragglers. Next field. This field we just made massive windrows, didn't we? Probably picked up half the windrow and come back and picked up the other half. There we go. Typically Steam, right? So Steam is the big digital store. Then there's Epic. Those are the two kind of primary digital sites. There's other sites like Free Man Gaming or GOG. But a lot of those ultimately redeem on Steam. And if you're an Amazon Prime member, then there's also Amazon Gaming. And every month, as a result of your Prime membership, you actually get some free-to-keep games. So that is a Prime benefit that I think a lot of people maybe aren't necessarily fully aware of. In fact, the free Prime games for March are pretty attractive, potentially, depending on your interests. I think one of them is NFL 20. Might be NFL 2022, actually. Let me finish this field and I'll pull that site up. Yeah, some of them redeem on places like Steam or Epic or Origin, whereas others redeem on the Amazon Games Launcher. Let's see here. Amazon Gaming. So Madden NFL 2022. Booyah! Look at this, 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 look at this. So here are your free games. Free, F-R-E-E. No cost to you or me. So Madden NFL 22 on Origin, free. Free to keep forever. Surviving Mars, free on Epic to keep forever. And games. Then you got some other interesting titles of whatever note. And then, depending on what kind of games you already have, some in-game content. Also is FREE for you and me. So yeah, Prime Gaming, if you are a Prime member, you get them bad boys this month at no cost. And you'll get new games next month at no cost. Every week, Epic has a free game of the week. Free to keep forever, but only available for a week to add to your library. I post those every week in the Discord. Oh my gosh. I missed a whole section over here. So I post those in announcements. I forget what the free Epic game is this week. There usually aren't blockbusters in there, but hey. I've got probably over 200 games in my Epic library, and I've purchased purchased with real money just one. That was SnowRunner. All the rest are free weekly Epic titles. Or free from Amazon Prime or something that were ultimately redeemable on Epic. Go. These fatty windrows. Would be nice if this baler had just a little wider. Just a little wider pickup. No problem, Diane. A happy viewer is more apt to come back and recommend the channel to others. So, yeah. If we can help you out, we will help you out. We play all kinds of stuff. Well, Dozer, this is a contract, borrowed equipment. So, one, I don't have that mod activated, and two, it's borrowed equipment. There we go. Yeah, I mean, a couple of the recent contract mods that have come out have incorporated some sort of changes to the contract equipment. But yeah. Right. I just saw what time it was. We're not going to be able to finish these. At least not tonight. But what I will try to do is get the rest of these baled up before we come back for another stream. And we will haul the bales the next stream, and then we'll be able to see how many bales we have left over. But it's 10 o'clock. I got another what? We got another 2 fields to bale after this. And then we got to collect them and transport them. If I didn't have to do a real job tomorrow, then I'd go ahead and just stick it out, but no sleeping in tomorrow. Go ahead and start rolling those credits. Can't pick that up either. So we will be back tomorrow streaming maybe on what else are we streaming on? No Man's Land, unless there are some map drops, and then I'll probably be busy doing those. So just keep an eye out in the channel for those to get scheduled. And then Thursday night is going to be Thursday night Forza night now. So that's going to start a whole new season. So you don't want to miss out the Forza Mayhem. It's almost as bad as Monday night American Truck Sim Mayhem. And until next time, happy farming.